talks about the jump teams make from week 1 to week 2. How do you feel like the offensive line can take steps forward heading into week 2?
I think every week, not even if it's week 7, week 8, all we can ever control is ourselves. And having a good day, a practice on Tuesday, Wednesday is something that we really pride ourselves on. And no matter how we play the week before, we're going to work. And that's something that we really take with us each week.
Just going from playing East Texas A&M to Baylor, you just talk about the changes in preparation, I guess, or the going on the competition.
I think with us, it's just worrying about ourselves no matter what it is. All we can ever control is ourselves. No matter who we're playing, who's lining up across from us. Our game plan, our game preparation, you got to attack it the exact same week. You're taking advantage of football if you're not doing that.
With these in-state rivalries, is there extra edge kind of added there?
I think there's always something, but like I said, every game is you got to take football the same way every single week, or else you're taking advantage of the game, and that can bite you in the butt. So I think coming to prepare the same way every single week, something that you got to do in order to have a great team.
Coach Lashley and Kevin yesterday talked about the success that Jackson Arnold had running the football against Baylor. Is that something that offensive linemen can prepare for, maybe knowing that a quarterback may want to take off a little bit more than usual in a game, or is it just doing the same things?
Like I said, I think it's kind of just the same thing. We're going to kill ourselves in practice every single day. Game plan is going to be different. Whatever we do week to week basis is going to be different, but we're going to kill ourselves in practice and just try to be the best we can as a unit.
What did you see from the guys next to you, Joshua Bates and Addison Nichols, in their first game?
Yeah, so they both are a little experienced coming in. They both have played ball before, and you can see that playing next to them. They make calls. They're not scared to communicate, and they play hard. So I'm happy that we have them, and I think we're going to have a great year moving forward.
And then similarly, what did you see from the freshmen Abel and Ahmaad in their first games?
They're going to be good. Well, like I said in one of my other interviews, I think those are both going to be NFL guys in 4 to 5 years. Developing them with Coach Justice, who's probably the best O-line coach at developing people. You see that with me. I think a couple years with them, they're going to be dogs.
Anything else? Okay.
Sweet. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, heading into week 2, what adjustments do you expect the secondary to make overall, or what improvements do you expect in the secondary?
Really just to be more sticky, be more aware of, route schemes whenever it comes to down and distances, base downs, third downs, just simple things like that. Coach Thomas putting a good game plan in, trying to show different looks, trying to, disguise different coverages and all that. But, just simple things like that.
How did you find out about your award for the week?
I had got a notification from my mom that said mentioned you on her story, and then I had hit it, and then I had seen it. I was like, oh, okay. So it was a good award, but it's just another one of them accolades you just don't really think about. It's cool to be noticed by it though.
Did you tell her that she was one who?
No, I didn't. I just liked the thing. It was like, thank you, Mom, all that. But no, I didn't think too much about it.
Bryson is the running back for Baylor, presents a lot of challenges. How
Mm-hmm.
do you guys see your preparation for him?
That's the main thing that Simon's always prides us on is stopping the run. So that's gonna be a big challenge. A nice. I think he's like a sophomore. Big back and runs hard. So we're gonna have to wrap up and drive our feet. But it's, first thing is always to stop the run. So that's gonna be our main goal, and then we're just gonna go from there.
Do you feel like there's a bit more respect for SMU when you play one of these non-conference games against another name like Baylor now that you guys are in a power conference?
Yeah, yes, but I still feel like people still kind of don't respect that. Like, even though we're in the Power 4 conference and even though we went to the ACC championship our first year, I feel like it's still like respect that we still have to earn. So every game going into it, it don't matter who it is. I know that people, they see SMU, they see their ranking by our name, but I feel like they still think of the old SMU. So every time we get the chance to play a big name opponent, we try to make it known whenever they leave the field. That's like, oh man, that's a new SMU team. So that's what we try to do every week.
Baylor's top 2 receivers for last week were Cole Wilson and Michael Trigg. Wilson is 5'9", can beat you with his speed, and then Michael Trick's 6'4", big body tight end. So how do you prepare for just a diverse group at the Baylor receiving corps?
No, yeah, they both have their own unique style of play. Like you said, number 2, Cole, he's a pretty twitchy receiver, so that's gonna be a challenge too. And same with Trig. But we know as long as those are like the main 2 targets that the quarterback really wants to attack. So like I said, Simon's putting in a good game plan for them. So I know whenever the Saturday comes, we're gonna be ready.
When you're going from playing East Texas A&M to Baylor, what can you take away from the first game to prepare you for the opponent in the next one?
I mean, you could. It's not really. You don't. I mean, like the takeaways is really just like all the negatives you did the first game. You never really want to pride on the good things from like a game like that. So it's like you just want to take away the negatives and correct those. So whenever it comes to week 2, whenever we're playing a more challenging opponent, we're not making them same mistakes. It's because making the mistakes against a team like East Texas A&M might not hurt us, but if you make a team mistakes like that against a team like Baylor, that can hurt us throughout the game.
With all the new faces on defense, how do you guys feel like you communicated in week 1, and is that somewhere you need to improve? Or
Yes, I feel like that's somewhere we need to improve. I think I said I think I was asked a question like that after during or before the week or something last week. So we have to work on that. But we've been doing it, trying to get together as a group more, watch film, just different things like that. But yeah, we have been working on our communication because communication is key. You got to talk before, during, and sometimes even after the play. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else? All right.
Thank y'all.